I've been taking it for the last 3 years for fibromyalgia, myofascial pain syndrome, IBS, plantar fasciitis. 3 years ago, I was pretty much almost bedridden. Every day was a struggle, and now with Kratom, I can live my life. I can come here.
His knees are bone on bone. He needs surgery, and he has brain damage. And I have MS and a brain disease, so we tell everybody we make up one brain. But this brain that we make up, it's fighting for Kratom to keep it alive. I don't know what we would do without it.
I take it for my anxiety and my depression.
And it works well.
Helped. Oh yeah.
I was on fentanyl for 6 years, and thanks to Kratom, I no longer have to do that. I can choose to help myself naturally, and I have for a year been off fentanyl.
There's just a stigma about Kratom consumers as these junkies looking for a legal high, and it's just literally the polar opposite. These are people trying to escape those debilitating pharmaceuticals.
Don't want to be a zombie all day.
Yeah.
This is how they can get by.
What is this DEA ban? What is it going to mean to Kratom users?
It turns them into criminals and drug dealers and drug addicts and drug users, and will mean for a lot of people depression and suicide and death even. It's going to mean a lot of things for a lot of people, and none of it will be good for anybody. There's no good that's going to come out of this at all.
This is the face of the bad guys.
That's
right.
right.
Take a good look at them.
This is us. I'm a grandmother of 6.
I was on Suboxone for 4 years straight, and they had led me to believe that Suboxone was a cure to addiction. They actually literally told me that this will cure you.
It's been one of the biggest helps in my sobriety I've ever had.
I have been on Roxycontin, Oxycontin, Methadone, Klonopin, Xanaflex. I got in a severe car accident when I was 21 years old. I had to have my daughter on methadone, which was a complete disaster pretty much. And Kratom's changed all of our lives for the better. So
I had about 15 years of my life go by in a blur of opiates. And then as I was kind of coming off and dealing with pause and just dragging, Kratom just gave me the energy to pull my life back together and stop the cravings of opiates.
Right after September 11th, 2001, I was deployed for Operation Enduring Freedom. I got out in 2007 with PTSD so bad that every time the phone rang, it set me off. I couldn't check the mail. I wouldn't leave my house.
I actually ended up having a grand mal seizure from taking tramadol. And my wife and my 2-year-old had to watch me shake like a fish. And I came across Kratom, and I went from sitting in a rocking chair, weeping and saying goodbye to my daughter, because my wife and my daughter were going to leave the next day. And I went from there to being able to actually finish up my service and retire honorably, serve honorably, and I still have my family.
You brought the original Don't Shut On Me.
This is the Gadsden flag. It's a, you know, a symbol of government oppression, which is what this is.
I'm a veteran. I deal with chronic pain from combat-related injuries. I deal with the daily nightmare that is PTSD. Through it all, I am Kratom. Every 65 minutes, a veteran takes his life here in the U.S. So many like me suffering from chronic pain, mental health issues, transitioning to a new life outside the military. They snuff out the light that was shining. But don't take away from me and many like me something we have found that helps.
Due process! What do we want? Process! What do we want? Due process!
They won't even allow a public hearing. This is highly irregular. Unconstitutional.
Where's the emergency?
Well, I think there is a public health emergency, and it is the DEA.
Kratom saves lives! Kratom saves lives! Kratom saves lives!